This is a really big one. If it's a walleye. Whoa. Oh my God. Caught on everything. Yes! Big fish, big fish, big fish. That's what we're looking for. That's what we come to Erie for, big fish. Big fish, big fish. Big fish. Woo! Henry Dunn here. That's D-U-N-N. Leaving my favorite marina, the Walnut Creek launch near Erie, Pennsylvania. Best fishing I did last year was walleye here on Erie DIY in a little boat, little 20 horsepower. And today it's flat, it's calm. I drove 5 hours last night, and if you want to see how I do the worm harnesses, check out the other video. I'll put it in the link. Today I'm going to try to find the fish with the worm harnesses and then hit them with jigs, but I got boats behind me, so I'm headed out. Later. All right, sun's coming up. Got my first walleye out here on Lake Erie. I'm gonna let him go, he's short. And I got another one on here. I'm gonna reel up as soon as I drop the other one. I think it's small. I'm getting some small ones. Same routine. I got the worm harness going here, and what I want to do is mark a big pot of fish and then try to jig them up. Stay tuned. Down here in Erie, it stays down for about 30 seconds. So the guy did say that there were a lot of shorts. I'm out at 60 feet. I'm working this worm harness, which if you want to learn about worm harnesses, watch my other video in the link. But basically, you just put a worm on this thing. There's a blade. I'm going at about 1.8, and I put a ton of line out, and it works well. Now, I think I might be getting some very small fish here. If I don't get bigger fish, I'm going to try something else. Stay tuned. All right, third fish in. That's a keeper. I might throw him back and wait for a bigger one, but just hooked up again. It's insane out here. It's absolutely worth the drive from wherever you are. It's like every time you drop down to the bottom here. So again, I'm going to try to mark a pod of fish and jig them or do something fun like that, but man, it's hard to do anything when the fishing's this good. Oh man, that feels like fun fish. Alright, we got our first double header. Man, those are some fat fish. It is insane out here. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Man, you can't see anything. What is this thing? Okay, there we go. So, to reiterate the program, worm harness, dropping it down, basically until I see almost the backing. 66 feet of water. 1.8 miles per hour. Yeah, I might jig later, but the fish are just biting like crazy. And I'm gonna probably catch 5 for dinner and future dinners, and then try jigging. So so stay tuned. A little deeper, found keeper number 5. I don't know if it matters. I feel like there's walleye everywhere. The bite really slowed down. I haven't been able to mark many fish on the bottom for jigging. But I am, once I fill the bucket, gonna try for different things. He's bleeding. I moved out to 70 feet and picked up another fish. I got 5 in the pail. The limit's 6. So I'm gonna try to mark some on the bottom. I moved a little shallower, so I went from 70 back to 60. And I'm marking fish on the bottom, so hopefully we get one. If I mark a lot of fish on the bottom, I'm gonna jig for them. All right, trolled for a little while. Not sure what time it is, probably around 9. Gonna give it a shot with the jigging wrap and the ripping wrap and see how that goes. I've got one more fish to put in the box, so if I put one in, it'll be a big one. They're looking tasty. It was a success. Oh, I knew it. I thought for sure that I had jigged up a walleye, but it's just a black drum. But I'm marking fish down below. I'm gonna sit here and jig them for a little while. I'm gonna catch some fish with some artificial tackle today. So similar to last year, I ended up catching 5 on the worm harness and 0 walleye on the jigging wrap or the Acme Hyper Rattle. But I did catch a black drum. It seems like they're the ones hitting the jigs. But tomorrow early morning when I'm still marking walleye, I will try with the jigs, hopefully. Stay tuned tomorrow. Should be great. Henry Dunn, walleye, day 2, coming out of Walnut Creek Marina. Again, if you want to learn how I'm doing this, watch my other video. Got a little bit more of a storm swell today, so I'm going to see how it is out and whether or not I can use my trolling motor. If I can use my trolling motor, I'm going to continue to fill the box, pulling worm harnesses. As soon as I've caught 5 fish, I'm going to switch over to jigging hell or high water and see if I can't catch one on the jig. Next year I'll come a little bit more prepared with bandits and other plugs, but this year I really wanted to try jigging wraps and ripping wraps out once I marked fish. Anyway, I got a long run out to 70 feet. Wish me luck. Later. That's a good fish. There we go, they're all on. That's a really good fish. That might be a drum. Fuck. I don't know, it might be a drum, but either way it's a big fish. Yeah, it's a big drum. Man, that sucks. Ah. Big drum. Big drum. Oh, not what I was looking for. Not what I want to spend 20 minutes messing around with. That sucks. Big drum. Good eye. All right, let's get going. Lost that morning bite a little bit. Motherfucker. All right, the bite is absolutely insane right now, but I'm gonna try this jigging thing. I get 10 minutes. And then I'll go back to filling the box, but I said I'd do it and I want to do it, so let's do it. So the first one I'm gonna try is like an Acme hyper rattle type thing. If I can get it tied on fast enough. Let's see what this is. If it's a drum, I might just switch back. Feels like a drum. Little drum. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. Maybe a different pot of fish, but didn't love it. I'm gonna just put some more fish in the box right now. I want to eat walleye when I go home, so it wasn't that long a try, but it was a try. Right now, but I'm gonna switch and try plugging just to do something different. So this is a new video. I hate to just post the same old stuff. Trying to shadow wrap perch color. My net is too full. I think this is a drum from the way it hit. Oh my God. This is a mess, dude. Mess. Just got a really nice woolly in the boat. Oh, this is a slimed boat, completely ruined. It's a heavy fish. Yeah, that's a drum for sure. set here. Keep my eyes on the prize. And this, my friends, is the prize. Oh, that's what I'm after. That's a good size woolly. Okay, 22. These are bycatch, but they're a ton of fun. Well, I'm marking a ton of fish. Watch those rods. So I did put a plug on one of these to troll, and we're gonna find out what comes up. I put a rattle trap on a bottom bouncer, and I have a feeling it's a big black drum, but who knows? Whatever it is, it's coming up high. It's weird. Anyway, I have a feeling it's a big black drum. And that's what it is. So I think today we found out that these walleye really want meat or maybe bandits or something different, and that the drum go for the ripping wraps and jigging wraps. I think it'll be hard to get around these drum in order to catch anything like a good sized walleye. Oh, it's a white bass. Nice. It fought a lot different. That's crazy. I didn't know there were a bunch of bass down here. Cool bycatch, huh? Little white bass. Wouldn't have expected that. Wow. Okay, this is a really big one. If it's a walleye. Oh. Oh my God. Yes! Big fish, big fish, big fish. That's what we're looking for. That's what we come to Erie for, big fish. Big fish, big fish. Big fish. Woo! That one goes 24 inches. That's a good fish. Yeah! Alright, we caught a lot of big fish today. We tried a lot of different techniques. Worm harness definitely wins if you don't have downriggers and you're not smart enough to figure out how to drag bandits. Storm coming. I'm running home. Signing off. Thanks for watching.